now let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome again to Going for Gold, our television European quiz programme. If you've been following the programme up to now, you'll know that over the next 20 weeks or so, contestants from 14 different countries will be fighting it out for the honour of being called European Quiz Champion. And already, through to the semi-finals later on in the series, we have from Scotland, Richard Leslie, from England, Sue Balaam, from Sweden, Pia Olsen, and only last week from Austria, we added Peter Schmidtbauer to that list. Now, you've seen today's contestants. Any one of them could be the champion. If they are, not only will they have that title of European Quiz Champion, but they'll win this prize.
The series winner will fly to Seoul in Korea and spend 2 weeks discovering this fascinating country, enjoying the delights, sights and atmosphere of Southeast Asia's unique culture. An experience to remember, and you'll be there as athletes from all over the world strive to win gold. Accommodation, all meals and tickets to final events and the fabulous closing ceremony are included. A great prize for the series winner of Going for Gold.
Yes, what a great prize it is, and what a great thing it will be to be described as the European Quiz Champion. Well, at the start of every show, we play an elimination or a teaser round to find the first 4 contestants to go through to the first round proper. The rules are simple, contestants. Hands on the buzzers. I'll ask a series of questions. As soon as you think you know the answer, buzz in. The first 4 of you to give me correct answers will go through to today's first round. All right. What is my name? I am a European artwork, both visually and historically remarkable, and it is thought that I was commissioned by Odo, William the Conqueror's half-brother. My Latin narrative supports my pictured story. Sweden.
Biotapestry.
Is correct, Sweden. You are in the first round. Right, we have got 1 through to the first round proper. We need 3 more from our 6 remaining contestants. Hands on the buzzers again. Who am I? I was born in Philadelphia in 1889. I often appeared in films as a swindling character who seemed dedicated to the philosophy that there's a sucker born every minute. One of my films was entitled Never Give a Sucker an Even Break. I appeared with Mae West in My Little... England. I needed an answer, England. I'm sorry, I will continue with the question. I appeared with Mae West in My Little Chickadee. My trademarks. Denmark.
W.C. Fields.
W.C. Fields is correct, Denmark. You're in the next round. Congratulations. All right, we've got 2. We need 2 more from the 5 contestants remaining. What is my name? I'm a French town lying to the southwest of Toulouse. I am situated at the foot of the Pyrenees. During medieval times, I was a strategic stronghold. I have an underground church capable of seating 20,000 people and a basilica built above... The Republic of Ireland.
Lourdes.
Lourdes is the correct answer. Republic of Ireland, you're into the first round proper. All right, Norway, Scotland, England and Netherlands. I just need 1 from the 4 of you. Hands on the buzzers again. What is my name? I'm a musical instrument of 7 letters dating from the 2nd millennium BC. In Egypt, the Greeks call me Salpinx, and the Romans had a version which they named Lituus. I came into prominence in the Middle Ages when a 2-metre-long model was known as a buccine. Today, I am a prominent member of the brass section in an orchestra, and what... England.
Trombone.
Is not the correct answer, and I am widely used in modern bands as well. Norway.
Trumpet.
Trumpet is correct. If you can with tea, Norway, you're in the first round. Which means that today we lose the Netherlands, England and Scotland, but we'll see you tomorrow on Going for Gold. All right, thank you. I'm going to go over and join Sweden, Denmark, Norway and the Republic of Ireland because they're in the first round proper of Going for Gold. Come with us. Right. Well, there they are, our 4 contestants into the first round proper today. Let's get to meet them properly. Kirsti Karlsson comes from Norway. Kirsti, what do you work at?
I work for a shipping company.
Do you? Yes. And in your spare time?
I play around with a computer and...
Really? Well, I tell you this much, you've come to the right quiz programme if you're interested in computers, Kirsti. You can give us a few tips as we go along. Even if you don't, we wish you the very best of luck in today's programme. From the Republic of Ireland, where, of course, we've had contestants before, Katie Hall. What part of Ireland are you from, Katie?
I come from Cork in the south.
Yes, and where do you work in Cork?
No, I don't. I work in Dublin.
Whereabouts in Dublin?
In Ballsbridge.
In Ballsbridge. Doing what?
I'm in the bank there.
In the bank. All right. Well, there's no money in going for gold, Katie, as we know, but there is a great prize at the end of it in a couple of weeks' time, maybe. Do well today, and we wish you the very best of luck, Katie. And from Denmark, we welcome Einar Contestants. Einar, what part of Denmark?
The very northernmost point of Denmark.
Really? Whereabouts is that, Einar?
As far north as you can get. It's called Skagen, or Skagen to you.
Skagen?
Yes.
So after that, there's what?
There's sea all over.
Just miles and miles of sea.
Next stop is Norway.
The next stop is Norway.
Yes.
All right, Einar, maybe your next stop is going to be the next round and eventually the final. We wish you the very best luck in today's competition. And finally, Göran Johannesson from Sweden. You once were a candidate in the Olympic Games, Göran. Did you actually take part?
Well, no, I didn't. I have a background as an athlete, but at best I was possibly second in the country. Number one went. I stayed home.
I see. In what sport?
Springboard and tower diving I competed.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, that sounds remarkable. Hard luck that you didn't get there. Better luck in today's programme Going for Gold, Göran.
Thank you.
All right, let me explain to you how this round works, contestants. I'm looking for 3 winners. The first 3 of you to get to 6 points will go through to the next round. Questions are in categories. They're worth 1, 2 or 3 points, depending on how you select. And we'll begin with a general knowledge question for 1 point. Hands on the buzzers. Maraschino and Morello are varieties of which fruit? Göran.
No, sorry, it's gone.
It's gone. Anybody else? Kirsti.
Cherries.
Cherry is the correct answer for 1 point. Always remember, contestants, to wait as Kirsti did until you hear me say correct or incorrect before you buzz again. The category is the Bible, Kirsti. Select.
2, please.
A 2-point question. The Old Testament collection of 150 poems or songs is known as the Book of what? Einar.
David.
Is not the correct answer. Kirsti.
Psalms.
Psalms is correct for 2 points. And it takes you up to 3. The subject is natural science, Kirsti. Select.
I'll try 2 again.
You'll try 2 again, all right. A barometer measures what kind of pressure? Kirsti.
Air pressure.
Air pressure is correct. 5 points. Kirsti, you're not giving them a chance. They're not taking it if you are. The category is cuisine. Select.
1, please.
Just 1 will be good enough to give you a win. Name the yellow, sweet-smelling herb obtained from a crocus. Einar.
Curry.
Is not the correct answer. Obtained from a crocus, used to colour and flavour Mediterranean and Oriental dishes. Göran.
Saffron.
Is correct for 1 point. And the category, Göran, is plants or flora, as we call it. Select.
1.
Just 1.
Yes.
All right, that'll give Kirsti a win. From what type of tree do we get a spongy substance that's used to make bulletin boards and bottle stoppers? Kirsti.
Cork.
Cork is correct. 6 points. You're in the next round. All right, we have 1 through to the next round. We need 2 more from Göran, Einar or Katie. Hands on the buzzers, general knowledge for 1 point. Borscht is a Russian soup featuring which red veg? Katie.
Beetroot.
Beetroot is correct. Takes you to 1 point. Well done, Katie. Katie, the category is composers. Select.
2, please.
2. With which specific form of the arts was the famous Swede Jenny Lind associated? Göran.
Singing.
Singing is correct. Takes you to 3. Takes you to 3. And the category, Göran, is geometry. How's your geometry? Select.
Not very good, 2.
A 2-point question. How many sides has a dodecahedron? Out of time. Out of time. 12 was the answer. We're back to general knowledge for 1 point. If my birthday were August the 27th, under which sign of the zodiac would I have? Einar.
Virgin.
Virgo is absolutely correct. Right, Einar, taking you to 2 points. The category is authors. Select.
I think I'll take 2.
2-point question. Catch-22 is a novel by Joseph who? Göran?
Joseph Heller.
Joseph Heller is correct. Takes you to 5. Takes you to 5, Göran. Almost there. The category is Eastern religion. Select.
All right, 1.
Just the 1. Krishna is an important god of which... Einar.
Hinduism.
Hinduism is quite correct. Einar. The category is the human body, Einar. You're on 3 points. Select.
2.
2-point question. It could give Göran a win. For what was South African Christian Bernard famous? Katie.
First heart transplant.
Correct. The very first heart transplant. Takes you up to 3, Katie. Now, almost anybody can win. Katie, animals is the category. Select.
2, please.
2. All right. What is the alternative name for the one-hump Arabian camel raised for Einar?
Dromedarian.
Dromedary is correct. Takes you to 5. Einar and Göran tied on 5 each. The category is sound. Select.
1.
1. What do we call a sound heard after it is reflected from some object? Einar.
An echo.
An echo is correct. The point you needed, and you're in the next round, Einar. Well done. So, to find our final contestant for the next round is between Göran and Katie. General knowledge for 1 point. What colour is the cross on Denmark's flag? Katie.
White.
White is correct. Takes you to 4. Only to 4. She's not there yet, Göran. You are kindly applauding her, but she has a category of myths. Katie, select.
2, please.
You may as well go for it. One of you can get through to the next round with the right answer to this question. In Greek legend, which king of Cyprus was a skilled sculptor who fell in love with a statue he had created? Too late for everybody. It was Pygmalion. General knowledge for 1 point, which will give Göran a win. Who are the indigenous people of Australia? Katie.
Aborigines.
Aborigines is correct, and you're on 5. The category is world leaders. Select, Katie.
1, please.
Just the 1. By what short nickname was the Argentinian-born Ernesto Guevara better known? Göran.
Che.
Che is correct. Got the point you needed. You're in the next round. All right, Göran, off you go to the next round. Oh, Katie, hard luck. You got so close. Neck and neck, literally, at the end. Katie, we will see you tomorrow on Going for Gold. Don't worry. You played a great game. All right, well, after a really hard-fought Beat the Buzzer round, we're ready to go with 4 in a row. Now, this is your solo round, contestants. It's just you against the clock, and we need 2 winners who'll fight out the final. Kirsty, you were the first to get into this particular round. Let me show you the categories that are available. They are films, ancient Egypt, astronomy, and sport. Of those 4, Kirsty, which category would you like?
Well, I definitely don't want sport.
Oh, I see.
And I don't think astronomy, or I'll try films.
Films. All right, Kirsty, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo 4 in a row round on films, and I'll explain it to you how you're not interested in sport at all, Kirsty?
Sort of, but...
Not good enough, maybe, you think, to answer some questions on it?
No, I don't
All
think I'll
right,
take
well,
the chance.
Kirsty, let me explain to you how 4 in a row works. Your aim is to score 4 in a row. You will score 1 point for each question you answer correctly, but a wrong answer is going to take you back down to 0. Let's put 40 seconds on the clock for you. You will have that full 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row. If you don't, we'll credit you with your highest score. On films, Kirsty, are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. Name the actor who created the role of Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone.
He did. Which Hollywood star was nicknamed Duke?
Pass.
It was John Wayne. In the 1920s movie, who played the title lead in The Sheik?
Rudolph Valentino.
He did. Name the Hollywood star who made his debut as a director with a film called Rachel, Rachel, starring his wife in the title role.
Paul Newman.
Correct. Who played Citizen Kane in the film of that name?
Pass.
It was Orson Welles. Which comic writer and actor directed the films Blazing Saddles and High Anxiety?
Pass.
I needed an answer. It was Mel Brooks. Name the classic film by Kurosawa, which was remade in America as The Magnificent Seven. Oh, hard luck, Kirsty. The answer I was looking for was Seven Samurai. You didn't score 4 in a row, Kirsty, but you did score 2. Einar, your category, please.
Well, Kirsti took my favourite, so I'll have to settle for sport, I guess.
Sport. All right, Einar. Will you come and join me here, please, on sport? Kirsty nicked the films on you, did she?
Yes, I would have preferred them, but...
All right, well, never mind. You're going to take sport. You know the rules. We'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you now. You'll have all those 40 seconds. Are you good at sport?
Well, reasonably.
Reasonably.
Bad,
Well,
yes.
we are about to find out, Einar, all right? You'll have the full 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row or take your highest score. Your time starts now. In which country was the 1986 Association Football World Cup held?
In, I should know it. Oh, Christ.
I need an answer.
Yes, I thought it was Italy, but it wasn't.
No, it was Mexico. In
Yes.
tennis, who was the youngest Wimbledon men's single champion of all time?
Bjorn Borg.
No, it was Boris Becker. The winner of the 1986 British Open golf tournament was Greg who?
I don't know.
It was Greg Norman. In what sport do you have trap and skeet events?
In shooting.
Correct. The diminutive Russian gymnast who charmed the world with Olympic gold medals for floor and beam work in 1972 was Olga who?
Olga...
I need an answer.
Slipped my mind.
It was Olga Corbett, whose tar blowout ended his 1986 Formula One World. Hard luck, Einar, you didn't have time. I'm sure you would have known it was Nigel Mansell. You didn't, I'm afraid, get up to 4 in a row.
No.
You only scored the 1 point, Einar.
No.
Göran, from ancient Egypt and astronomy, which category would you like?
Well, those are no favourite subjects of mine, Henry, but set for ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt. All right, Göran, will you come and join me here, please, for ancient Egypt? We'll put your 40 seconds on the clock. We'll put it on now. You have the full 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row on ancient Egypt. Don't worry if you don't. If you get the 4, you're obviously in the final. If you get 3, you're in. If you get 2, you're in against Kirsti. Even if you only score 1 point, you'll go into a tiebreaker against Einar to see who meets Kirsti. Your time starts now. What name do we give to the symbols of pictorial writing used on ancient Egyptian monuments?
Hieroglyphs.
We do. What name do we give to a body which has been embalmed or treated for burial with preservatives?
Mummy.
Correct. Beginning with R, which stone led to the translation of ancient Egyptian writing?
Pass.
The Rosetta Stone. Name the famous goddess who was the wife of Osiris and mother of Horus.
Isis, sir.
Correct. What was the name of the archaeologist who discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922?
Pass.
It was Carter. What name, starting with P, is given to the ancient Egyptian kings?
Pharaohs.
Correct. What was the name of the ancient Egyptian capital?
Luxor.
No. Thebes it was. Which queen was the daughter of King Ptolemy XII and one of the most famous rulers of Egypt?
Cleopatra.
Well, you got there just after the buzzer, Göran. It was Cleopatra. You didn't score 4 in a row, but you did score 2, Göran. Which means, of course, that if we look at the score, we'll see that, alas, for today just, we have to lose Einar, but we'll see you tomorrow, Einar, on Going for Gold. And with 2 points each, I've now got to invite Kirsti and Göran to join me in our final head-to-head, because between them, with me, they really are going for gold. Come on, Göran. Come on, Kirsti. Right. And indeed we are going for gold, because we're down to it for today, our head-to-head final, and you need 9 points to win the game, and it's an all-Scandinavian final for the first time, I think, in Going for Gold, with Kirsti Karlsson from Norway and Göran Johannesson from Sweden. Now, Kirsti, you were the first into this round. The first subject is flora, and there's an extra clue for you watching at home. Kirsti, on flora, will you play or pass?
I'll pass.
You will pass over to your colleague here, over to Göran from Sweden, on the subject of flora. You have control of the game, remember, Göran, that big 4 zone, and your time starts now. I am a plant, a member of the lily family. I originated in Asia, where I was used as a folk remedy. While I'm used in many parts of the world as a cooking ingredient, I have an impressive history as a medicine. I've been rubbed on the skin, inhaled and chewed as a treatment for arthritis. Kirsti.
Mental.
Is not the correct answer. Göran, you have control of the game again, and your time continues now. A treatment for arthritis, dandruff and hangovers. People have even used me as a charm against evil. I am a bulb made up of cloves. When you eat a food made with me, it may be... We've run out of time, and we were searching for garlic. All right, all right. Kirsti, as nobody has scored yet, you have control of the game. If you like, you have the first subject. Literature it is. There's an extra clue for you at home on this subject. Kirsti, will you play or will you pass?
I'll play.
You will play on literature, and your time starts now. I was born in 1805 and became one of the most widely read authors in the world. Although I never married, I had a relationship with a famous singer, and my diaries revealed me to be a sensitive, quick-witted man. My tales have enchanted millions of children, but they also have morals for adults. I wrote such stories as The Tinderbox and The Princess and the Pea. I'm the unique master of the... Kirsti.
Hans Christian Andersen.
Is correct answer in the 2 zone, Kirsti. All right, which means, of course, Göran, that you are playing catch-up. The next subject is philosophy. There's a clue for you watching at home. On philosophy, Göran, will you play or pass?
I'll play.
You will play on philosophy, and your time starts now. I was born in Greece in about 428 BC into a distinguished family in Athens. At first, I had political ambitions. Göran.
Plato.
Plato is exactly the correct answer. Answered in the 4 zone, and very quickly. That means, Kirsti, that you're on 2 and you are playing catch-up. The subject is organisations. There's an extra clue for you watching at home. On organisations, Kirsti, will you play or pass?
I'll play.
You will play on organisations, and your time starts now. We are a worldwide organisation which originated in the slums of London's East End in 1865 and have since... Kirsti.
Salvation Army.
Is correct, and that takes you to 6. You answered it in the 4 zone, which means that Göran now you are playing catch up. And the subject is 20th century figures. On that, will you play or pass?
Play.
You will play on the score of 4 on 20th century figures. Your time starts now. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929 and died in 1968. Both my father and grandfather were Göran.
Martin Luther King.
Is exactly the correct answer. Answered in the 4 zone takes you up to 8, which means, Kirsti, that you have to play catch up. The subject is history. And there's an extra clue for you watching at home. It's a tight final here, Kirsti. You have to decide, will you play or pass?
I'll play.
You're going to play, all right. I feel, Kirsti, that you had no other choice because Göran is only 1 point behind. You can still win with a good answer on history. Your time starts now. I was born in 1874 and died in 1922. I was a member of Scott's Antarctic expedition between 1901 and 1904 and slayed partway across the Ross Ice Shelf. I returned to the Antarctic as leader of a British expedition in an attempt to reach the South Pole, which failed only 155 kilometres from its goal. On my next venture, my ship, the Endurance, was crashed.
Göran. Shackleton.
Shackleton is the correct answer in the 1 zone, which takes you to 9 and means that you're today's winner. Well done, good man, a good game. Göran Johansson from Sweden. Kirsti, well done. Not only are you today's winner, Göran, but you go through to the heat finals later on this week, and you've won this lovely memento of your achievement, which is exclusive to all winning contestants on Going for Gold. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Kirsti, you played a great game. Hard luck. Of course, it's Going for Gold. So we will see you again tomorrow. And of course, I hope that you'll see all of us again tomorrow because, as usual, we'll be going for gold. Bye-bye to everybody now. OK, Kirsti, hard luck, love.
Austin Aries versus Bobby Roode. Who will be crowned heavyweight world champ? TNA presents Destination X tonight at 10 on the home of TNA in the UK, Challenge.
Used in association with Super Channel and the BBC, Going for Gold is a Reg Grundy production.